Please, don't hurt me. Please. Ah! Officer, what do you think happened? There's only one thing that could have done this. Bar chords. Hey guys, today we're going to be learning how to get better at our bar chords, some tips for some beginner folks out there. Everyone started somewhere, you know, and bar chords are a challenge to get through, so we're going to do a little bit of learning today on that. Okay, so let's get right into it. So I have some notes here I'm going to use, but the first thing I'm going to say is, you know, even if these aren't cures that are going to work right away, and part of you learning guitar and you getting better at guitar, there's going to be some little bit of finger strength in there. So even if you can't quite get that full bar chord to ring out, it's important that you just keep practicing until you get it right. Right? If we're going and we can't get that B string to ring out, you know, focus on that. And eventually, through playing guitar, you'll get strong enough, right? I mean, it's everyone you know who plays guitar long enough, they'll be able to play bar chords. You will too. So just give a little bit of patience. But there are still some things that you can do right now to make that go a lot faster. So let's start with the first one. First one is going to be our hand and our arm position. Now, you don't want to be playing guitar out here. Now, my elbow is like way out there. Now, when you're playing bar chords, there's a trick. Keep your elbow against your rib cage. Okay, so if you have a bar chord, your elbow against the rib cage. Another thing is hand placement. If you notice, my thumb is basically like right behind that index finger, which your index finger is the bar. Okay, it's like a capo. Okay. So my thumb is like right behind that, and that's just a nice pinch. If you have a capo, you notice. Okay, so this is basically your thumb right here, and that's your index finger, right? So those are like right behind each other. So you can try and get it right behind each other. Tuck your elbow in. So there's two tips. Tuck your elbow in. You try and keep your thumb positioned right behind the bar. Another thing you'll notice is that a capo is not very soft on the strings. Yes, there is some, on my capo there is some like foam, like it's hard foam. It's not like it's gonna, you know, it's not mushy. It's pretty hard. And that's basically what a human finger's gonna be like. Now, you don't want to be using, you know, I can, but you don't want it, my bony fingers, but you don't want to be using this padded part here with all these rips and dips, and you can kind of see that. You don't want to use that part. You want to put more pressure towards the back of your finger. So wherever the back, so that'd be this part right here. I'll try to show. See that part, and that part is a lot harder. Okay, so it's a lot. It's not like it's not as soft as the front. It's a little bit more bony. So again, that's another thing. You know, bring your elbow in, and you're not rolling your finger over like that. But you have it kind of flat still, but most of the pressure is going to that back side. Okay. Okay. And you'll notice, like even like right now, like just playing bar chords, hurts my hands. I'm not a big bar chord fan. I usually get away, and this is leading to my next point. Don't always have to play bar chords, and sometimes you can get away with, like if we're strumming, or okay, so you know you don't have to play a full bar chord. You can take that high E string away, and it's still a B minor, right? We're doing a B minor. We don't play last string, but we have our top finger on the root here. So again, you don't want to avoid playing bar chords, but if let's say if you're playing it the best that you can and you're developing hand strength, and that's happening on that bottom string, that's okay. Okay? So you can still get around with it, you know, unless sometimes maybe there's a finger picking song. Right? And you're going to need that. Right? So sometimes you can get away with it, and a lot of people who have larger hands, you see Jimi Hendrix do this, or I will do this too, right? It's basically, I'm just going to use my thumb. So what I'm doing is I'm playing, I got a mini bar going on back here, and then I have so that's index finger on those two strings, so the highest two strings, and I got my middle finger on the G string, and then my pinky is on the D string, and my ring finger is on the A string, and my thumb comes over to play that low E string on the bass. Okay, so that's there are ways to get around it. If you can't get around it, practice, right? Hand strength is kind of one of those things you got to develop, right? You can't just go into the gym and bench press 500 pounds. You got to work up to that. And if you can go into the gym and bench 500 pounds, like right off the bat with no experience, and hats off to you, man. That's pretty good. So, right. So again, and part of the bar chords too is I'm going to go over now are some of the shapes, right? So they're all your open chords. So if I'm playing an E open chord or an E minor, that's going to look like this. Okay, and if you notice when I'm doing the minor chords, I got my other finger on top of it. And that's just some added beefiness to that capo right there. So that's twice as strong. Okay, so it's just, again, you're just playing the E minor with your pinky and your ring finger, and if you were doing a major chord, you'd use your middle finger, and that index finger is always the bar. Okay, so that's, you know, E, and so these are the E minor and major shapes. You have the sevens too. Then you're going to go over to the A shapes, and what I mean by A and E shapes is what string they're on. So A string, E string. Okay, so A major shape and your A minor shape, but it's in B because that's a B note. And again, so for the A major, you can do 3 fingers if you want. Again, this is one of my things. I don't play that bottom A string most of the time, unless I have to. So, and that's enough to make an A major chord, so that works. So again, to review kind of this quick video of what we're supposed to do, so make sure you keep your elbow against the ribcage when you play bar chords, and even when you play guitar general. Right? Keep your elbow. Your elbow's kind of there. It's not out here. Right? We're not playing bar chords out here, and I can't even. Like, it's hard for me to do. Like I can't, like it's not right. So you want to keep that tucked in. Okay. Next part. Fingers. I didn't mention, but fingers. Your fingers should be like when you're playing. Your fingers should be parallel with the frets. And for you smarties out there, perpendicular with the strings. Which that means this is parallel with the, oops, wrong finger there, is parallel with the frets and perpendicular with the strings. And if I went whatever, you know, if I had my finger straight like this, now I'm parallel with the strings, perpendicular with the frets, right? So we want parallel with the frets, perpendicular with the strings, just like that bar right there, and just like my fingers if I laid them out across there. Okay, and next we're going to do remember your index finger is always the capo, and you can double up if you have a spare middle finger. And we want to use the bony part, which is right here, and that's where we want our pressure to be. We don't want to roll it all the way over there, we want the pressure to be there. Okay, and our thumb and our index finger are pinching together, so they're directly behind each other. That's going to be strong. Okay. And pressure on the bony part, and if all else fails, take pieces, right? You know, even like that. This is a major chord. If you have your F shape, so just try and take pieces of the chords. That helps. You may notice some pieces are going to sound better in certain songs than others, so that's kind of up to you as far as right now, but definitely, right, just keep practicing and developing your hand strength. And that's pretty much it. I mean, for me, it took me, it didn't take me extremely long, but of course, everyone has different factors of what makes them, do it click. And my first chord was, I think it probably was a B chord. Okay. And from there, right, I've developed skill with my bar chords and my hand strength. Okay. So it may take you some time, but remember, just keep practicing. Even if you can't play it, if you're playing pieces of it, make sure you still got that shape down and you're working on your finger strength. Okay. Anyways. Bye for now. That's all I got. Till next time. See ya. Don't forget to subscribe and share this and drop a like if you liked it. And if not, let me know in the comments why you didn't like it. Or let me know what video I should do next to help you become a better guitar player. Bye!